Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the total 3 altcoin market cap chart and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now I got to warn you though, the overall altcoin market has just been absolutely, man, I feel bad for it, to be honest with you. It has not been doing good whatsoever. But for those of you who absolutely love trading crypto and would like to try out the same exchange that I've been using for the last 6 months or so, feel free to go ahead and sign up to the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. Now the big reason why I love using this exchange is because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you're from the United States like I am and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on the Blowfin exchange. All right guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the total 3 chart, and it is nasty, to be honest with you. This thing cannot hold a level to save a life, and it has just been continuing to drop more and more and more. I mean, as you guys can clearly see in the last, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're just going to call it 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, we've literally had only 2 green days. That is absolutely disgusting, okay? There's just all kinds of people selling, and it's due to people getting scared and worried. And, you know, I don't blame them, to be honest with you, but I'm not saying you should go ahead and sell your shit, because you shouldn't. Because obviously everybody knows, you know, the people who have the most patience in this market and the ones who wait for the, you know, the big moves, they're usually the ones that profit the most. Obviously, it happens every single market. But realistically, where we are currently at right now, we really wanted to break the $720 billion level. As I've mentioned in a lot of my previous videos, this right here, the $720 billion level, is kind of the main big level that we need to cross before we can start feeling confident that we have a good chance to be able to reach this $790 billion level once again. But when we came up here, we obviously created a double top up here, and that is what caused our big sell-off to the downside. And ever since that's happened, we just have not been able to get it together whatsoever. So the only thing that we can really hope for right now is obviously election time in November, or rate cuts to happen, or we can hope to God that you know, we will end up only coming down to this next support level down here and bouncing off of it back up to the upside. Now the reason why I say that is because technically we will have created, let's say this next daily candle ends up opening and we go down, then and it bounces from here and starts going back up, then we will have technically created a higher low right there. So we've got our low here, we would have a higher low right in here, and then obviously, as you guys all know, in a very strong bullish market, we usually continue to create more and more higher lows in a step-by-step fashion all the way going up. Okay, so that's realistically what we want to see happen if this does end up bouncing down here at $560 billion, because I mean, realistically guys, that is currently where we are headed. People are just continuing to get scared. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense, because I've been holding on to my positions since December of 2022, and I've been doing nothing but accumulating every single time we get a big dip. Rather than selling, I'm accumulating more and more and more. So realistically, again, like I was saying, we want to reach this $720 billion area. But in a bearish scenario, if things continue to get bearish, and let's say we don't end up having an alt season, because realistically, the other thing that we are also doing is we are creating lower highs right now. Because currently things in the macro are extremely bearish. I mean, as you guys can clearly see, we've got our cycle high up here. We came down, we tried to go back up, but we didn't have enough momentum, so we created a lower high right up there. And then we came back down, we created another lower high right in here, and we are starting to drop once again. So there is a good possibility that this could continue to drop even further than these 2 support levels here. So if this does end up happening, then we will be looking to these areas down here at right around $470 billion and $440 billion. And these areas we kind of created back in here around February of 2024 and January of 2024 as well. All right, so you want to keep an eye on these levels, because they are very, very key points to watch out for, to watch over your overall altcoin bags. So other than that, you guys, let's see here. As far as altcoin season is concerned, there is still a good possibility that possibility that it could end up happening. We literally just have to wait and see, because honestly, by the way that the market is currently going, people are literally trading and investing based off of their emotions, which is why we keep seeing these major sell-offs every single time we hit a decent enough high, because obviously the high isn't continuing to move further and further to the upside. Instead, it's continuing to go down further and further. So realistically here, it seems like people are shorting more than they're longing, or people are selling more than they are accumulating, which is honestly pretty bad news, to be brutally honest with you. But overall here, guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you guys feel like you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think altcoins are going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey guys, with that said, for those of you who stuck around and watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos.